Greetings. Welcome back to Brown Girl Blue. My name is Tabitha, and in this channel, I talk about my memories growing up as a child in the Jehovah's Witness religion and how that has impacted my adult development and the things that I am doing to recover and heal from that experience. Today, I'm going to talk about the feelings of isolation that I experienced growing up and being raised in that culture. Being raised, being a child is really a time of development, change, learning. And, you're learning about different things, different stuff like a life routine, such as learning how to get yourself dressed, picking out your clothes, tying your shoelaces, brushing your teeth, combing your hair, even making yourself a bowl of cereal. Part of that life development also includes learning how to socialize with others, learning how to engage in both easy and challenging ways, learning how to tell the difference between those who wish you well and those who wish you harm. Being raised as a kid in that religion, my opportunities for social development, let's just say, was pretty limited. It was very fatiguing to always feel the one that was left out, the one who was forced to have this isolated existence from my peers, both in the classroom and also in my young adult life. Always feeling that I had to be the one to make the stand on whatever, religious conflict that occurred between myself and whatever my environment was doing. Feeling that in some way I was better than my classmates, than the people around me, to where they were considered to be worldly, and I was to have nothing to do with them because they were going to be destroyed, because Jehovah didn't like them because of what they were doing, just living. Growing up under that type of filter to where everything that you do, everything that you say is under such scrutiny, and also being hyper and super critical of others, learning how to judge very early on, having this kind of pseudo pity for, I remember just feeling so sorry that my classmates weren't going to make it. But also, as I got older, realizing how isolating those thoughts were, as those thoughts are, and just seeing how that impacted my development, my growing up, always just feeling like I was alone. Even growing up as an adult, not having that connection with people because I didn't know how to connect with people, because I was always under the impression that I was one of the chosen ones, and that everyone else who wasn't part of our community wasn't going to make it in the Great War, the end of the world, to where God would come and destroy everyone that He hadn't chosen as part of His organization. So isolation, it was very difficult, of just feeling that I was not part of something, of the greater community outside of the Jehovah's Witness culture. So what I've done to help pivot away from that is I really have to force myself to find friends. And even now, it's not as natural as I would like it to be. I still have this mindset or this thought of I'm somehow different from my fellow human being. And of course, difference, it's always difference in personality and difference in your likes and preferences. But the way that I'm speaking of it is different, as I was selected to be apart from the overall human family. And it's taken time to recreate my thinking process and recreating how I want my life to be, and just giving myself permission to reconnect with people, to reconnect with my greater world community. So that's my experience of isolation. I was taught very young to be separate, and that separation was a good thing, but actually it's very harmful, and it definitely negatively impacted my overall social development experience, both as a young child and also extending into my young adulthood years. So that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this conversation about what it's like to feel what it's like to feel isolated growing up, and how those learned behaviors can extend into your adult life until you choose to do something about it. And first seeking the knowledge of identifying where it came from, and also seeking help from mentors or mental health care professionals that can help you create a better life for yourself. So I hope it was helpful. Again, I'm doing this one to help me identify those behaviors that was modeled for me and taught to me as as a child, and looking at how those things have impacted my life and things I am doing to recover and heal from that experience. Until next time, this is Brown Girl Blue. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.